What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jake, aka BrusHstroKeZ. Just wanted to show you what I'm working on here. Decided I might as well make a video out of this. So these are some fat boy wheels off a Harley Davidson. I think it's a 2007. And these were cast aluminum, the centerpiece here. So from here to this little edge here was cast aluminum. It had all that texture on it, this casting. So I've been getting rid of all of that on here and in all these little holes here. It's been a long process. As you can see, I did an initial clean on these as well. I wish I would have took a picture or video of these. They were pretty dirty. Yeah, here you can see that casting and all that texture that's been removed off this aluminum here. Yeah, I just got a few more holes left to go. So if anybody out there is going to be painting these, the best thing I found for this is a porting and polishing kit for doing heads on a motor. It's a cool little set here. I just got my little die grinder. It's got this bit and then these little sandpaper cones. They just screw right onto here. And luckily, my customer actually used to build, he races stock cars, modifieds, built his own motors for years and years, so he had this laying around, and well, that's what I found to work really good on this. I tried a Dremel and other bits, but that just was not cutting it, so this is actually making fairly decent work out of it. As you can see, I only got 2, 3, 4 of them left. And then a bunch of final cleaning too. Some of these bits get kind of gunked up and start leaving some dirt or some grime behind. So yeah, well, that's what I got for right now. I think I'll let this roll. You can watch me clean a couple of these holes out. All right, well, we're back inside. Show you the front wheel here. It's actually 40 degrees out today and freezing, so still got quite a bit of work to do to try to get some of this pitting stuff out of here. And these ones are pretty clean already. As you can see, I've kind of played around with a couple different grind techniques, figuring out how I want to do these. These are getting candied, which you'll probably be able to tell by the title of this video or the thumbnail. So, but yeah, I will cut you back on when I get ready to do some more work. All right, so another day cleaning these. As you can see, I cleaned up the bead on these. That way this lip is nice and clean for when I go to paint it. As you can see, they're quite dirty. There's the rear. I still have to do that one. But what I found to work the best, this is wax and grease remover. Just take that on a blue rag, wipe it down as good as I could, and then I'm just taking some maroon Scotch-Brite, cleaning those up some more. And then between that, going back and forth, and over here I just got some Dawn dish soap, a couple scrub brushes. Just come over here and rinse it off. So just back and forth, doing some cleaning. So it's like 45 degrees out, so it's kind of chilly. I'm trying to just do these when the sun has been peeking out, but it's trying to, but it's quite cloudy and cold. So I decided on doing a directional grind on these wheels. One side I did one way, the other side I did the opposite way, just to give it a little bit of a different effect on each side of the wheel. And here's what they look like before I started to paint. Alright, so I did end up airbrushing some skulls with some smoke on these. The rims did not turn out as expected. They looked really good before I cleared them, but when I cleared them, all the light spots started showing up. As you can kind of see here, the hubs are a bit lighter, and the rim around the outside is a little bit lighter too. So I did end up redoing these. I did end up sanding these down and adding some more candy, because after I did the back rim, these did not quite match. The back rim was quite a bit darker than the front rim. So the front rim being the showcase piece, I decided to sand that one down. And then I did my best with the candy to get it all evened out. As you can see right here, that hub is super, super light, and I couldn't have that. So definitely had to get these sanded down, get a little more candy on them, get them a little more even. But I'm going to have a separate video on the airbrushing on how I did it on these, so stay tuned for that. And then here is the back rim all finished up. As you can tell, it's quite a bit darker than the front rim. I did learn a lot on this one. Was able to get the candy a little bit more even. And here the rims are side by side. You can definitely see a big color difference there. And it's definitely not something I'm proud of, not something I would let go out my door like that. I did call my customer and talk to him. Once he saw him, he said, I told him I need to sand this front one down and add some more candy. He goes, the fuck you are sanding it down. But little did he know that he left. He wasn't picking him up. So I had him for another week or so before he got him. So I went ahead and sanded it down, fixed it, and here's what it looks like now. Almost a perfect match, or about as close as I could get it. So having a small little tiny booth like I have, that's the issue with doing candy like this. I could only do one rim at a time. It was hard to get them matched up, but I'm pretty happy with how these turned out now. And here they are finally out in some sunlight. We had quite a few days of rain, so it was nice to get these out in the sun and check them out. But really, really happy with how these turned out. They definitely are one of a kind. I can almost guarantee you won't see another set anything like this. So, hope you enjoyed. If you don't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. Till the next one, keep those brushes stroking.